Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tia. I'm a 25-year-old content creator and influencer based in Atlanta, Georgia. And today's video is just basically me saying that I'm back. And I didn't even know I was going anywhere. I took a little break off of YouTube for many reasons that we're going to discuss. I'm going to do like a little update section at the beginning of this video, and then we're going to go talking about some summer things and just what is happening right now. But I took a little break because I was getting really overwhelmed, y'all. And I know I said that I was going to be focused on YouTube. Now that I am a full-time content creator, it makes sense. Well, at least it made sense in my mind. But honestly, y'all, like I have been so busy, like busier than I was when I worked a 9-to-5 and also did content on the side. Now that I'm a full-time influencer, the jobs, the projects, they are rolling in, and I have a hard time saying no to work, especially now that I am working for myself. And so I just feel like I have to take every job that I'm offered as long as it aligns with my brand and with my audience. And so I've just been a yes man as of lately. And unfortunately, I did have to put YouTube on the back burner. YouTube is definitely my smallest audience. I know that with consistency and dedication, I will be able to grow my YouTube channel like never before this year. But it's just really a lot, y'all. Like handling all of the social platforms that I do, it's really challenging. Like now that this is my full-time job, I feel a little bit more pressure when it comes to social media. Yeah, that is why I had to take a little break on YouTube, but I am back, baby. We are going, okay. I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to say we're going strong, we're going hard. I don't want to say that I'm going to be posting twice a week. I have no idea. It's going to take time for me, y'all. It really is just going to take time to get into the rhythm, the routine. YouTube is hard. YouTube is very difficult, and it's one of the hardest platforms that I own. I felt like I was not giving YouTube my all, and if you know anything about me, you know that I like to give literally everything that I do my 100% effort. And if I feel like I'm not able to give that effort, then I take a step back. I analyze things that I need to change, what I need to do. And I felt like at that time, YouTube had to take a little break. But I'm feeling really better creatively, just work-wise. I feel like I am entering a season of organization, like a lot more than I've ever felt before. One of my really big goals this summer is to just be an overall organized girly. And I'm actually going to be doing my makeup while I'm talking to you guys. I am going to meet a friend at the pool today. We're having a little pool day. Okay, so I just put on my sunscreen. Where's my sunscreen? Right now I'm using the Cot's sunscreen. This is the Flawless Complexion Richly Tinted, and it has SPF 50, and I love this stuff. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of foundation. This is the foundation I've been using. This is Lancome's Idol. I don't know how to say that first little phrase right there, but it's the Ultra Wear Lancome, and you guys can read it. I don't want to butcher that. Lately, I've been just applying it under my eyes as like a concealer, honestly, and I love it. I love it. It's really moisturizing. I think it's a matte foundation, but it doesn't leave my face matte. I really like it. I just put it on my hand and then take this little sponge and then dab it under both of my eyes. So I'll just put it under my eyes, up to my cheekbone area, and then around my nose and on my nose. And that is pretty much what I do for foundation. So as I was saying, I am entering an era of being more organized. I feel like I finally am getting the hang of my routines, and I changed up my routines a little bit this summer. I'm gonna tell you guys about it. I like sat down today. It's Saturday, so I have the entire day to do whatever I wanted. So I said that I was gonna sit down and just plan out my work days a little bit better and plan out my weekends and my workouts and all of that fun stuff. So that is what I did earlier today. I really do plan on sticking with it. I've been doing a pretty good job as of lately. It's just really just sustaining it and being disciplined enough to follow that routine as closely as possible. I know I'm not gonna always be able to follow the routine, and I give myself grace whenever I fall off. But the thing with me is when I fall off, it's very hard for me to get back on. And so I give myself grace for falling off, but I also have to discipline myself to know when it's time to get back on. And so that's something that I am really working on. Then I'm gonna go in with my NARS concealer. With my routines, I'm really hoping that it'll help me stay on top of YouTube. I feel like nowadays, short form content is just so prevalent now, and a lot of people forget about long form content. But I think that long form content is here to stay, and it is how you gain your community, in my opinion. All of the influencers that I currently watch, I also watch their YouTube, and I like to watch their YouTube to stay up to date with like whatever they have going on. You get kind of like a behind the scenes look into their life, and it's just super casual. And so I want to have that relationship with you all, and I don't want to just have that on Instagram or TikTok, because sometimes those platforms can be a little shallow, especially Instagram. So if you guys have any videos that you want to see from me this summer, please comment them down below. I am so happy to get any ideas or feedback from you all. Another thing that I struggle with is just coming up with YouTube video ideas. So if you guys have any, that would help me out a ton. And I'm just so excited. I'm really excited for the summer and what's to come. I've been doing really good with my healthy habits, going to the gym, working out, doing Pilates, going on walks, spending time with friends and family. And that is really all that I've been up to. Just trying to be a productive girly. We're gonna talk a little bit about some of my summer goals or some lifestyle changes I'm planning on making, or I'm in the process of making right now, that I plan on sticking to this summer and beyond. So one is just following a routine, a daily routine. And I know there's so much talk about morning routines and how important it is, and sometimes it can be very redundant to talk about, but I truly do feel that I am my best when I have a good morning routine. And with that also comes an evening routine, because it's hard for me to have a good morning routine if I don't have a good evening routine. And in the middle of my morning routine and my evening routine is my daytime routine. I am trying to stick to a schedule. As of right now, my work days, it's pretty much like the structure of a traditional 9 to 5. I like to frame my work days like that, just because it's what I'm most used to, and it's what gives me a little bit more structure throughout the day, as opposed to just working whenever. I usually clock in around 9:30 every day, and I get off around 5:30. Give or take, depending on the day and the workload. That is pretty much what my work days consist of. The beginning half of the day is more admin, emo work, and towards the end of the day is more of the creative, like shooting content and coming up with ideas and manager meetings and all of that. That's usually in the evening time. As far as weekends, I don't really have much of a structure there, just because it's the weekend, but I am trying to be more mindful of movement, which is another thing that I'm gonna talk about next. So I've added like little blocks of time where I'm going to move my body on the weekends and just be more active, because I don't want to be stuck in the house this summer. I really want to explore and try new things and just move my body and become the healthiest version of myself. To me, that involves me constantly moving, and thankfully I am getting into walking and running a lot more. I love my daily walks. I go on jogs now. I also really enjoy lifting weights. I really enjoy Pilates, and so I've also scheduled out all of those activities throughout the week. And so now it's just really me like sticking to it. And I've been saying that this whole video, but it's true. I am the type of person that gets really bored with my workouts. So I figured out how to incorporate the things that I enjoy doing and being able to switch it up a little bit. So I do have a personal trainer that I work with once or twice a week. I go to Pilates once or twice a week, mindful movement, gym sessions, Pilates classes, hot girl walks, all of that great stuff. That's perfect for me and what I want to do this summer. So another thing I want to focus on this summer is dating myself. And yes, I do have a boyfriend that I love very, very much, but it's also very important to have that self-love. And I'm on a like self-love, healthy journey, wellness journey, I guess you would call it, my wellness journey. And so this summer, I really want to focus on doing things for me, whether that be going out to dinner by myself or just going on a walk by myself if I need the fresh air, not being afraid of spending money on my maintenance, glow up from the inside and outside. And I want to let go of the narrative that spending money on yourself is bad, because I used to think that way, and I still have a weird relationship with money sometimes, but at the end of the day, you gotta do what makes you happy. As long as you're doing it reasonably and you're being smart with your money and you actually have that money that you've put aside to spend on maintenance and extra things for yourself, I think it's totally okay to spend money on yourself and focus on yourself. And so I am kind of in my like selfish era. I don't know. I am saying no a lot more often. I am speaking my mind a lot more, and I feel really good about it. It makes me feel good to know that I am finally like standing up for myself, and I'm really practicing what it really truly means to love yourself. I'm really focusing on like truly giving myself the love that I feel like I deserve. And my tattoo literally says love yourself first. So it's on brand. And the last thing is I want to give myself like an entire rebrand, just completely rebranding myself, and not who I am, but the way that I carry myself, because I want to become more of the like feminine, girly, you know, I want to be like in my divine feminine energy. I want to be soft. I really want to live this soft life. And that's hard for me sometimes. And so that is what I'm trying to like tap into. It's just that part of myself. So I want to start wearing more sensual, classy, feminine things. I want to start carrying myself differently, like the way that I walk into a room, the way that I present myself, the way that I talk. I want to try new things with my hair, pamper myself a lot more, have a very detailed shower routine, skincare routine, all of that. I felt like I just said so much, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I just feel like at this point in my life, it's time for a little rebrand, because I've been the same person for a very long time. And it's time to, you know, shock the world. Stepping into more of that feminine energy and like letting things flow and just being, you know, carefree. I stopped telling you guys what I was using, but I'm using the blush by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's more of like a darker pink color. And I usually use this on my eyelids and on my lips sometimes if I want like a nice rosy lip color. But this one is in shade 60, and this one is like a light baby pink color, and I use this mainly on my cheeks. I just think it gives off such a natural pink rosy look. A little bit on my nose as well. And then for lips, I do the same lip look every single day, and I'm obsessed with it. I go in with my NYX brown lip liner, and I just line my lips. There's just something about a nice brown lip liner that just, it hits every single time. And then what I do is I take the blush I was just telling you guys about in the shade 60, put a little bit on my finger, about this much, and I just kind of dab it and rub it into my lip. Okay. And lately I've been using this Burnt Bees tinted balm, and this one is the Watermelon Rush. It's like a 3-in-1. It's a lip stain, it's a lip gloss, and it's a snack. Finally, I go in with just a clear gloss. And that is the look, guys, for the pool. Just a little something something. I don't want to do too much. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to be back. I really miss just talking with you guys and just having that FaceTime, face-to-face moment. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for future videos, this summer is going to be lit. Please comment them down below. Let me know what you guys want to see from me. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Make sure to also follow me on TikTok and on my Instagram. My Instagram's been popping, y'all. So y'all don't want to miss out on that content. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.